swear to God, I promise you, when Gregory Boo opened that door, and I looked through like, you know how a person open a door, like, to kind of greet you, like, he opened the door, and he was like, oh, it's y'all, but I was looking, like, over him, I could see kind of inside the house. The house didn't look warming. It didn't look like, it was saying that you can have company. It wasn't ready yet. So I'm looking like, oh, he opened the door, he like, y'all come in. Immediately, I was just standing there trying to get myself together. I was like, yo, I got to put my poker face on. I was talking to myself. He had the door open. This was happening in the now in front of his face. And it was like, I didn't know if he caught on. Like, I'm looking like, bro, your house is nasty. Like, tell me, this is just somewhere you just come and kick it at and not, you know what I'm saying? And not stay. So Marky like, come on, bro. So I go inside the house. He shut the door. First off, when he shut the door and locked it, in my mind, I was like, I don't even, like, you ain't got to lock it. Look, he had one couch in the living room. It was, the couch was kind of bent. In the middle, it was bent like if somebody kept sitting in the middle of the couch, destroying the couch. Instead of sitting on the side where it belonged, they were sitting directly in the middle. So it looked like it broke it. So that was the only place to sit, okay? He had trash on the floor. Like, when I say trash, I don't mean like, oh, it's dust because you ain't swept. I'm talking about like pop bottles, chip bags. I'm like, yo, he like, hey, y'all, we ain't gonna be right here, y'all. Let's go downstairs. Look, I don't even want to see what's in store. So everybody goes downstairs like they all comfortable with it. They comfortable. They is used to this. I was just like, yo, you cannot be serious right now. So as they going down the stairs, he like, y'all, it ain't no light right here, but be careful. It's a lot of stairs. He like, just hold on to the rail. So I'm holding on to the rail, me and Marky. So everybody get downstairs fast. And I look at Marky. I'm like, we not staying here. We finna go. He like, come on, bro. He like, let's just be here for a little bit. I'm like, they like, y'all good? I'm like, yeah, I'm telling Marky I don't want to fall. He like, yeah, just keep holding on to the rail. Hold on to the rail because it was a lot of stairs to go to the basement. They had a whole setup down there. Now, how, when we enter, it's a hot mess in the dress. It's dirty. I'm talking about, it was stains on the wall, stains on the door. Like, but down here was like, okay, I'm still not sitting down. But I can at least stand up and keep my coat on and just I kind of digged it. So, boom, Gregory Boo, he gets up there. He had a little drum thing. So he playing the drums. So, you know what I'm saying? Roosevelt get up there and get the mic and start freestyling. So everybody was really big on like freestyling and stuff like that. So I was like, let me try to get a freestyle a little hit. So I did a little freestyle. I was like, I didn't even know I was good with a beat. I was cold. You feel me? I was like, man, I was thinking about being a rapper. I promise you. That day made me want to be a rapper because everybody was like, yo, you got the voice for it. You got the voice for it. That I was like, I could have literally right there changed my life. I was like, yo, I'm going to go home and write. So Marky like, yo, bro, I know you can rap. I didn't know neither, right? So everybody like doing little battles and stuff like that. So this guy, I ain't never even seen this guy before. He like, hey, he like, I gotta go. So if y'all want to buy some bags, buy some bags. So I guess he was just sitting there to see was he gonna get some sales. So I'm like, I'm good. So Roosevelt, he like, hey, I'll grab you a bag if you smoke. I'm like, yeah, I smoke, but I'm like, I should be good. I'm like, Mark, you still got that blunt? He like, yeah, I got a piece. He like, now Marky gonna do anything for the cause of the loud. Anything for the skunk, he gonna do. So boom, Roosevelt like, I'll just get it because this is my guy. I'm gonna get it for free. So boom, he grabbed it for free. He said, here, I got little bottles. Now he had these little bottles. This guy, he had these little bottles and he was selling them for 50 cents. So I'm like, he walking around with all this stuff in his book bag. It's crazy work. Boom, he get his sales. He dipped. So I'm like, man, I got to use it, right? I haven't even had nothing to drink it. I'm like, and I wasn't planning on drinking nothing about that cup. None of that. None of that. I ain't want none of that. So Roosevelt give me a little shit. I'm like, hey, they got a bathroom down here? Because it was a big basement. He like, no, I think they just got one bathroom. It's upstairs. I'm like, upstairs? Cause upstairs floor, what it had to offer was nasty. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, can you take me up there? He like, no. He like, all you gotta do is just go up the stairs. As soon as you go all the way up the stairs, instead of going like if you're going towards the door to leave, just go the opposite way. The bathroom right there. And so Marky like, I'll go with you. I'm like, all right, bet. So I go up the stairs, right? We cannot see. It's no light. It should be a light right there. Why y'all ain't changing the light bulbs, dude? Like, you know, it makes you think. I say it makes you think. So boom, we makes it up the stairs. I go to the bathroom. Soon as I get in the bathroom, bro, first off, he have a tissue roll with no tissue on there. Why is it an empty roll just chilling there, man? Just why? Why? Why is it a like that irritated me? I'm like, okay, thank God I don't gotta defecate, which I would never defecate at anyone's house because I have to strip naked. My feet gotta be on carpet. It gotta be nice and quiet, and it gotta be some heat going on in the bathroom. So I always had to just defecate at my residence where I stayed at. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I go on ahead. I'm like, yo, let me use. So it's like one of those moments when you be like, did people, when you looking, you like, did people just come in, like guys come in and say, man, just bump it and just pee on the side of the toilet? It was a dirty toilet. Like, the toilet was dirty. That's what you straight up, the commode was dirty. So I go down here, I pee, and as I'm getting done peeing, I'm like, all right, let me go wash my hands. Gee, he got a soap bottle with no soap, but he got a little bar of soap. I'm not putting up, bro. I just wet my hands on God. I wet my hands. He had toothpaste right there. I grabbed some toothpaste. I wiped it on my hands and rinsed my hands off, right? I come out the bathroom, Marky like, let me go in there. I'm like, bro, it's dirty. He like, well, why you use it then? I'm like, no, bro, because I got to use it bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been walking around smelling like hot pee. Smell like happy dog. I'm good, but I ain't finna come back up here no more. Like, I'm gonna use that cue to leave. So he like, man, I gotta use it too. Let me go in there. So he goes in there, and all of a sudden, I look and I hear a door open. And I look and I see Charetta. Why are you up here? Why are you up here? So she say, you following me? I'm like, no. I'm like, hey, what's up? But she looked at like, if she was comfortable. She had on like her socks, her ankle socks on. She had like some shorts on, a little t-shirt. She looked like, man, comfortable. So I was just like kind of stuck. So I'm like, why you ain't down there with us? She like, I don't hang with them all the time. She like, I let them do them. So I'm like, oh, I'm like, but we all down there. I'm like, who you up here with, right? I'm being nosy. So she like, why? I'm like, I just want to know. So Marky come out the bathroom. He like, y'all want to talk? I can go. And I said, no. Like, first off, Marky, don't leave me. No, I don't care. Don't leave me. Something I don't play about is going in rough neighborhoods. I don't play about that. And I don't play about dirty houses. I'm sorry. I can't get jiggy with it. I just can't. So she looking at me and Marky was like, hey, what's she? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, she ain't down there with us. She ain't our friend. She like, I am your friend. She like, just because I said what I said at the library don't mean we actually can't be friends. So Marky like, you know my brother, you know what I'm saying, is a guy. So she like, okay. Like but it was like she didn't believe it. She was like the look said she didn't believe it. She said, like that. So I'm like, so who you here with? And so she was like, I'm not here with nobody. I stay here. I didn't show it right then and there in my mind. It was like I had a mini person in my mind, and it popped up like, wait, what in this? And I be seeing you at skin with the lip looking good, smelling. The what? Yo, hold the horses, hold the film. This is too much in one day. Y'all giving me too much to eat. What? Marky say, so wait, you you stay inside of here? And so I said, Marky, hush. He like, no, cause I thought he stayed here. He like, so this your house? So she like, no, this both of ours. We stay with our mom, and we got 2 other brothers, and we got 1 sister. So I'm like, oh, you got a big family. She like, yeah. She like, he my brother. Who your brother? Gregory Boo crazy? I'm like, oh, and yeah, Roosevelt is his friend. We've been knowing each other for a while since we've been living around over here. So I'm like, oh, okay. So she like, don't be giving people my address. First off, I'm not gonna get, I look at you different now. Like, I'm not judging, but I'm looking at you like, wait, what? Like, so it was just all hitting me at once. So boom, Gregory Boo come up there. He like, I thought y'all probably got lost. I'm like, so Charetta your sister? So he like, oh yeah, everybody know that. I'm like, I like everybody. Who's everybody? I didn't know that. So boom, we go back downstairs. He like, hey, Charetta, he like, you gonna come downstairs? She like, maybe, but I don't want to come downstairs. Like, straight up, she like, I don't want to come downstairs. So he like, you never want to come, but when Roosevelt throws something, you come for him, right? So they having their little words. So me and Marky, we keep going downstairs. So boom, we get down there. So they like, hey, yo, y'all want to roll up now? I'm like, we can smoke in here? So Gregory Boo like, we just shut the door. Yo. When we came downstairs in the basement, it's not a door, right? I didn't see no door. I didn't have to open door. Like I didn't see no door. So he like, yeah, we just gonna shut the door. And plus my mom know I smoke. I'm like, your mom here? He like, yeah, she upstairs in her room. I'm like, you want me to meet her so she can know I'm in your house? I was just raised differently. So he like, no, you ain't gotta meet her. So I'm like, okay. He like, hey, Roosevelt, help me with the door. I was like, who need help? Who needs help shutting and locking a basement door? Gee, I kid you not. They had a dirty wooden door. The door, it looked like they were using it for a table to eat on. It looked at, I don't know what was going on with this table, but this table was bogus. So they grabbed they grabbed the door from the side. Carried it. So I'm sitting up there like disbelief. Everybody else looking okay. Like Marky ain't saying nothing. He looking at me. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. I'm looking at him. But I know we talking with our eyes like, you cannot be serious right now. So thank God I wasn't high. I would have been laughing for like nonstop. It wouldn't have been nothing that I could control. They carrying the door all the way upstairs. So I'm like, they stupid. Why they just didn't put the door at the end of where the steps ended at? Like it just right there. They took it all the way up there. So I guess that's where that door belonged. Up there. And so I guess they latched it on or whatever. And then they came down, they like, all right, come on. So everybody lit up. Me, I'm like, I don't want to really smoke, right? So I'm like, I don't really want to smoke, Mark. You're like, why not? I'm like, because our clothes going to smell like it. So Roosevelt like, y'all okay? I'm like, man, my clothes going to smell like, I'm like, we should smoke outside. So they like, y'all ain't finna leave just yet, right? I'm like, in my mind, I was ready, adios amigos. I don't know about nobody else. Nobody else. I was ready to go. Hey, I didn't, bro. Charetta, like, it's a lot that I gotta digest. Like, I just want to go. I think, yeah, I need to go. So I'm like, yeah, I was just gonna probably leave in a little bit. He like, we just started. He like, and then we can go to my crib. He like, and make pizza and fries. Gee, I don't want to eat from nobody. I'm good. Oh, all right, cool. At least Roosevelt crib was clean and smelled like somebody put some carpet cleaner on the carpet. It smelled good. It smelled like some incense or something. Some efforts. Like, it didn't smell like new clothes when I walked in this crib. The smell didn't smack the taste out of my mouth. Over here, it did. So, boom, he like, just smoke, because he like, it's going to be in your clothes anyway. So, if you go home, at least you know you actually smoke. So, I'm like, I'll just drink, right? So Marky like, just hit the blunt. No, first off, they nasty to have a nasty house. And if they lick this blunt, they even nastier. I'm not, no. In my mind, I couldn't do it. So Marky, he was down for the cause. He was on the FU challenge. He was like, you know, I'm a DV. So he doing him. And there's some girls there. So Marky mingling, right? So I remember this one girl at Roosevelt party, because it was the way her waist and her booty, like her hips and everything had poked out. It was like thick than a Snicker. So I'm like, yo, like, shorty look good, but Marky out there spinning game. So it looked like they having like a decent conversation. I don't see no crazy face expressions. That's what I go off of. So boom, Roosevelt like, man, yo, crushing here. So I'm like, who? Like, bro, stop telling me and just tell me who. He like, they say they gonna tell you they so. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we finishing the joint today. My phone rings, and I'm like, yo, we on our way out the door, me and Marky. But Marky in old girl face. So I'm like, yo, this mom. So I stepped all the way out the door on the porch. Thank God, and the porch looked like it was about to collapse. I didn't know that at first. Like, you know, like how the paint is peeling off the porch. It needs more paint. Need an update on it. Okay? The steps was kind of cracking, and you better be careful because you might, you know what I'm saying, hurt yourself. Like, the whole porch looked like it was about to fall off, right? So I go on the porch. I go down the stairs, and I'm like, hey, Mom. She like, when you coming home? I'm like, oh, me and Marky, we finna get ready to go. She like, okay, hurry up because I got something I need to do. She like, so let me know when you're 10 minutes away. So I'm like, 10 minutes away. Okay. We hung up. Now, my mom has never been the type of person to tell me, let me know when you're 10 minutes away. It was always, let me know when you're on your way home. And let me know when you get there. So I'm like, 10 minutes away. So now I got to, you know what I'm saying, speed up on the clock, watch the clock. So I'm like, Marky over there, like, hold on, I'm trying to get a kiss. So I'm like, for her to be comfortable in this dirty house, I don't care if that is her, like, I won't be coming back up over here no more. You know what I'm saying? They got to clean that house. So Marky like, I'm trying to get a kiss. So I'm like, bro, nah, let's just go. He like, stop, bro. He like, I don't do you. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna walk off. I walk off. Everybody talking on the porch. Marky up there, he holding the girl hand, grabbing her by her pants, and I'm like. So then I start walking fully out the whole entire gate. Like, I'm off in front of there. I'm on a couple of houses down, and I'm looking. He's still over there. So Marky like, I'm like, did you get the kiss? He like, nah, she just kissed me on my neck. I'm like, bro, they comfortable at a dirty house. He like, I ain't gonna lie, it was dirty. I'm like, he like, so old, Chris. I'm like, bro, like, that's crazy. I'm like, if Roosevelt won't tell me who like me, right? So, look, this what killed it. We leaves, right? We leaves. We get on the bus. Marky like, look, I stole some bud. I said, how you stay? Like, it fell on the floor. He like, I put my foot over it, and then I slid it to me. So I'm like, you're crazy. He like, yeah. So he like, we got one extra bag. Now, this bag was not big. This bag was not fatter than a rat. This bag was like so skimpy. It was like this. It had like one fat nudge. So once you break it down, it ain't going to even make a whole blunt. You know, it ain't going to even make a whole L. It might make you a joint, a piece of blunt, but it ain't going to make you nothing big. It ain't going to make you nothing spectacular, but it looked soury. Like it had this color, like a lime color, like a sour look. So I'm like, all right, I'm like, just put it up. We'll do it tomorrow before we go to school. He like, all right. I'm like, all right, cool. So boom. We gets closer to the house. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, I gotta call Mom and tell Mom that I'm 10 minutes away. Had hit my head like right off the meter. So my mama picked up the phone. Listen, the phone rung on my end, but it was a half a ring. This lady picked up something so serious. She's like, yeah, you 10 minutes away. I'm like, yeah, I'm 10 minutes away. She said, okay, good. Click. Hold on, wait. Hello? Like, okay, bye. So I guess in my mind, I'm like, look, that's Mom. He like, what's wrong with her? I'm like, she ready to go. I'm like, she said she got something to do. He like, so we gonna be able to smoke it tonight? I'm like, nah, let's just smoke it tomorrow. So, you know, we got time to let the high die down by the time we get, you know what I'm saying, by the time we get home. We going, right, on the block, whatever. It's nice and quiet. It's kind of late, but it's not, you know, close to our curfew yet. I put my key in the door. As the door opens, somebody pushed the door closed on me. So I'm like, this is probably Boom Man. So I'm boom, 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 trying to hit the door. My mama opened the door. She said, who door you hit? I'm like, oh, me. I'm like, I'm trying to get in. When she opened the door, I see Beth mom. I was like, why she's here? My mama say, that's what we finna find out.